Okay, so this is FEMM, and FEMM can looks like a little bit scary because it's not like a friendly software. So first of all, you're going to select new and magnetic problem. Uh, I'm going to do it really quickly because I know that I don't have too much time because of all my projects, but it's really complicated. So for putting the point, you have to press tab and then you put the coordinates. I recommend you to put the first point in 0, 0. The rotations you can do it in relation with this point. So I don't know what are the dimensions of your motor. So first of all, I'm going to put I'm going to say that the rotor is going to have a diameter or a radius of 10. So I'm going to put 2 points. Let me, fuck, I forgot something. The most important thing is like in problem, you have to select like what do you want to work with. In my case, I'm millimeters, and then the depth. Do you know that? I mean, your draw is of course in 3D in SolidWorks, but in here you are going to write the length of your rotor. So in my case is 30. It's like a really small servo motor, but in your case I don't know. So you are going to do it in relation with your motor. Then in here you are going to put like I told you that I was going to put 10. I don't know where is the other point that I draw. So and okay, here it is. So you have the zoom out, the zoom in, and that is really annoying. For moving, you have to use the controls that are in the left side. So then -10 and 0. Okay. Okay, so here it comes the magic. Pretty shitty, by the way. So you have to select the 2 points to create an arc, and with this arc you have to select, because it's going to be the half of a circle, it's going to be 180. So first of all we took it from left to right, so now you have to take it from right to left to draw the part that is up from the circle, and then you have it. Then imagine that your magnet is going to have like, I don't know, like 1 millimeter. So we put 10, we are going to put 11 for the magnet. So let's go again. You have to be selecting everything. So in here we are going to put 11, and then we are going to put 0. And imagine that you are going to have what, 8 magnets. So for having that 8 magnets, let's see, how is 360 up to 8, 360 up to 8, it's like 45. So you are going to select the point, you are going to come to these boxes, and you are going to put like you want to rotate 45. No, you are going to rotate like it's not going to be 45 because there is a space between the magnets. So how much space do you want between the magnets? Imagine that you want it's going to be 2.5, so it's going to be 40 degrees. Okay, so it's going to be 40, and then you can draw a circle. You take this, you take this, and then in here you put like it's going to be 40 degrees. That is like, and then you have one part of the magnet, then you are going to put like another point, and this was 11. So oh so the thing that you are going to do is just draw a line, take a line in here. You have to select the 2 points. Oh, I select an arc. It's a line. Line is the one that is in the middle. So you select the line in here. And for the other point, you can do something. Actually, I'm not sure, but I'm going to try right now. You can select a line, and it's going to draw another point. And then you can select this line that is just going to be like this part in here, and then you can delete it. Yeah, and you have it. So because you know that you need like these things like around your rotor. So we said that it was going to be 8, so we are going to select it. How are we going to select it? We are going to select the points because it's easier like that. You are going to select the points and then you are going to come here, and we said that it was going to be like 45 degrees, so you are going to rotate like this 45 degrees. And how many copies do you want? It's going to be 8, so you have 1, you need just 7 more. So okay, you have it. And then it comes the easy part. You just have to draw the lines. Draw the lines in here, draw the lines in here. Be careful because you don't want lines where there are no lines. Actually, you can do something that is pretty easy. You can, okay, you can come here, select the lines, and then go here again, rotation. You are going to select like 45. You are going to select that you want 7 copies, and it's going to do it again with the lines. And with this arc, you can select it again, arc. You are selecting with the right side click. With the left one, you are doing the things. With the right side one, you are selecting it. I'm so sleepy, man. I just woke up. So okay, then you are going to put this, and you are going to do the same again, rotation and 45 degrees. So okay, and you want like 7 more copies. So that's all. That's your rotor. It's pretty. There is something that is missing. Of course, we are going to have a shaft. So the shaft is going to be normally different. So at least in mine, I draw it different, and I'm going to put like it's going to be 2.5. So it's going to be like a really small motor. But the important thing is like we want to see, oh, in here is minus 2.5. Okay, in here the thing is like we want to just, I just want to show you like how you're going to do your homework. Okay, and I teach you how to remember select, and this is going to appear like magically. Okay, so we have this thing, and this is completely your rotor. Then it comes the other thing that is kind of annoying. Oh, okay. Now we have the rotor. We have like 11 till here. We are going to leave like 1 millimeter again, or something like, yeah, like 1 millimeter, just to make it easier for me. We are going to like in 12, and then 12 0. Okay. Then there is going to be a millimeter in here for the air gap. Remember that the air gap is kind of important for us, and in passwords, you need to know what is your air gap. And in here, okay, how much slots are you going to have? So in my case, I had 12 slots and 10 poles, but I draw in here like 8 magnets just. So I'm going to draw like 10 slots. So it's going to be like 36, like the difference. But for this is like a little bit more complicated, but the slot has like a different shape of a magnet. You need like the space. So the space can be 36. You need like a different space. So we are going to give a space like if we have 36, our space is going to be I don't know. Let's make it 16, and we are going to do it like that. Let's rotate again. This is going to rotate, and we are going to want like 16 degrees, and we are going to want like one copy, just 1 point, and 16 degrees, and this is going to be our slot. So then you need like another point, and this point is going to be like, this is 12. Imagine that the slot is going to come till 12. We are going to leave it in 17 or 16.5. 16.5. Okay. Oh, I draw it. I did it wrong because in here I had to put 0. So on here and 16.5, 16.5. Okay, so we can you can delete this. Actually, with Supreme is also working. So you select this point again and select this rotation, and in here you are going to select again like 16 degrees and number of copies 1. So you have this. You are going to select this to draw your slot, and then you are going to select an arch, and you know that between those points you have 16 degrees. So you are going to put it like that, and it's going to be the shape of your slot. So then you are going to draw like the part that is remaining. So in here we have 16 degrees and we have 36 degrees. So we are going to rotate this like how much? In here is just going to be like uh, 10 degrees, because you need to be keeping the symmetry. Then you are just going to be able to, oh fuck man, I forgot. uh, did I do it right? No, I didn't. So okay, you select this again, and then you are going to come here and rotation. Then you are going to put like 10 degrees, and one copy is going to be here, and you are going to do the same with the other one. So you are going to select this. Also, there is an undo button, but looking here, you can just do it one time. So it's really annoying. Try not to make mistakes while you are drawing, because if you make mistakes, you are fucked up. I did like a lot of mistakes when I just learning to use it, and you know that we are against time because we have to finish our homework. So okay, we have this. And then the other point that tab, and this one, oh no, it was not like that. And the other point you need to put this rotation. This is going to be -10, one copy. What happened? I don't know. Or I didn't select it. Okay, rotation -10, one copy. Okay, so now you just draw this. This is going to be like 10 degrees, and this is going to be 10 degrees again. Okay, so this is like your teeth. So then you are going to need something else. What do you need in here? You need the windings. So how are you going to draw the windings? This is pretty simple. Select point again. Till here it was in here it was 11, 12. You are going to put like 12.5, and then it's going to be 0. Okay, and then till here it was 17, so you are going to put like 16.5, and then it's going to be 0. So, or not, why is it not working? In here it's going to be 0, and in here it's going to be like equals 15.5. Oh, 15.5. Okay, so this you are going to select both of them, and you are going to copy to the other part that it was 16 degrees. Rotation 16 degrees, and then you are going to put like in the middle. So till here is 16 degrees, you are going to do it again for 5 degrees. So rotation 5 degrees, one copy, and for these ones of the other side you are going to do it for -5 degrees, because you need it in the middle. So you are going to select them again with the right side click, and then you are going to select in here like it was like -5, one copy, and then you are just going to draw lines in here, and these are going to be the windings. So actually, of course, it doesn't look like a winding, but it's just like for representing in the program. So then we are going to select, this is for selecting groups like everything. and oh, it's like I don't want to select that, so I'm going to come in here. I'm going to select four parts, and I'm going to be selecting like these points. These points are going to be like the one that I'm going to copy. So I think that those are not important because then I'm going to draw the line. So I'm going to copy, and how much we said it? We said that it was going to be 10, right? So they are going to be varying in like every 36 degrees. We are going to move it, and we need like, we have one, we need 9 more copies. So we are going to do that, and now we are going to select the lines that we have. The lines are in here, here, here. You select all the lines, all the things that are lines. Oh, remember the small space. Okay, then you are going to copy rotation 36 and 9. Okay, and then the arches. You come here, select again, and rotation 36 degrees and 9 copies. Okay, so you can see that you have almost something that looks like a motor. So you need something else. In here it was like 16, 17, I don't remember. So just try to be careful because you need something that is going to give you a good answer. So in here you are going to select like, I don't know, like the rotor, the stator diameter, or the radius, sorry, and I'm going to put 20. I think that is like a little bit, it doesn't matter. 20 and minus 20 and 0. Okay, and you are going to draw like a circle again from one side to the other one, and it's going to be 180, and from, okay, it's going to be 180 again. So, okay, now you can say that you have your motor, but you need to draw another circle that is going to be bigger. Why? Because there is a necessity in the software to put like a limit for your magnetic circuit. This is your magnetic circuit, but you know that the air that is outside is going to be part of your magnetic circuit. So you are going to draw, this was like 20, we are going to do something that is like, it doesn't matter actually, it's going to be 30, for example, 0 and minus 30, and here 0. Okay, so in here, okay, in here you are going to select, in here you are going to select one and the other one, and then you are going to draw a circle. Why is not, look at that, I didn't know that, it's so annoying. Okay, you are going to select one. Oh, the point again, one, the other one, and then you are going to select the circle and point one, point the other one, and then 180, then from the other side 180. Okay, so then you have your motor, but how the program is going to know like all the things that you need to know, like it needs to know. So this comes like some part that is really annoying. Okay, now in here, you first of all you are going to come like properties and circuits. Okay, you have in my case it's like a three-phase motor. So there is a three-phase motor with 12 slots and 12 windings in star connection. So for doing that I needed like a lot of like three phases in here, like three different circuits. But for this example, I'm just going to do like like it's going to be like nominal current, and imagine that the nominal current is a small motor, so it's going to be like 0.8 amperes. Look, this in here is in amperes, so you have to use like 0.8. Okay, and you have it. But then you are going to come here to properties, and in here uh, we are going to the materials library, and in here we are going to select like all the materials that we need. What do we need? Of course we need air. Then we need like hard magnetic material. So normally for servo motors, this is the material. I don't know which kind they are using. At least for my motor, I use like N50. But I don't know, you can use whatever you want. Imagine you are going to use the N45. And then you need like soft magnetic materials. Why are you going to use it? Like for the rotor and for the stator. So you are going to come, I don't know, I'm just going to pick this one. And the magnetic stainless steel, oh no. And then the solid non-magnetic conductors, I'm going to put like this, like stainless steel. Okay, and what else do I need? I think that's all. Okay, so in here you are going to select this green point that is in here, and with this you are going to put the material. As we said in here, uh, there is like air, so you are going to put it, you are going to select it, and you are coming to that hand that is in there, and you are going to select the material. What is the material? Air. The block type. In the block type you are going to select the material. So okay, then this is the stator. So in the stator you are going to do the same. What is the material? What we said that it was going to be? It was going to be like this one. Still the soft magnetic materials. Okay, then we are going to the shaft. The shaft is going to be stainless steel, and this part is also going to be like the same material to the the stator. Actually, it doesn't have to be the same. I mean, it depends of the material that you are going to select. I'm just doing like as an example. Okay, so you are going to select like this 1018. Okay, now for the windings and this part of the magnets, it's pretty important. In here, okay, you are going to select it and you are going to put it, and then you are going to select the magnet. There is something that is important, the magnetization direction. So in some parts it has to be pointing, inside, and in the others it has to be pointing outside, because it's like the direction where the magnetization or the magnetic circuit is going. So in here we are going to put it that it's going to be like going outside. So I'm going to put like 45 degrees, and it's going outside. Actually it looks not like completely nice. I'm going to put 30 and it looks like better. So the next one, it's going to be pointing inside. So we are going to select the material again and 45, and the magnetization direction is going to be in this case it's going to be like minus 135, for example, and it looks like it was too much. So you are going to select it, and you have to be playing with that till you have something that looks kind of good. 225 looks kind of nice. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to do two, and like one pointing outside, one pointing inside. And then for the material, okay, for the material you can do some in here, and you are going to put it in here, and you know that the winding is like this one, right? This is one winding, this is the start of the other one. So you are going to do one thing that is really important. You are going to put this node, you are going to select it, and in here you are going to select, ah man, I forgot. I knew that I forgot something. So you're coming here, okay, to materials, and you need like AWG. So in my case I select 20 because of the section of the cable. This section is like 0.5 millimeters square, so that's why I selected. I'm going to select it again, but you have to select in depending on your uh, on your motor. So okay, we are going to leave it, and you are going to select it, put it in here. Okay, the material is going to be 20 AWG. Then you are going to put a current in it, and then the numbers of turns. How many turns has your windings? So in my case it was 50, but it can be like for yours it can be like, I don't know, like 65, imagine. And you are going to put in 165, and in the other one you are going to put like nominal current minus 65. Okay, so actually doing all that work is going to take me like 10-12 minutes, and I don't have time because as you know, I need to finish my thing. So I'm going to show you something. You are going to open in here. Okay, I'm going to open mine, the one that I did, and then when you have everything complete, you are going to select mesh, and you are going to do like the mesh, and it's going to show you like how many nodes. Then you are going to use this for the calculation. In your case it can take like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. In my case it's going to take like a little bit of time, but after that then you are going to be able to see the answer, and in the answer you are going to see the simulation, and you are going to use like the answers that are in there for your for your for your project, for solving the answers in the project. So let's wait a little bit. And okay, I'm going to cancel it because I did it before and I don't want to wait. So you are going to here to see the answer, and you are going to see that it's like black and white. So in here you are going to come to the rainbow one, and you are going to want the density, and you are going to give okay. So you see how it's changing, and also you are going to have this table in here. So the other thing, that's my motor. Actually I think that is not completely correct, but actually I didn't have a real servo motor, so a lot of things that are in here, like dimensions in here, I just did it by myself. I just like, it was like an invention, so I'm sure that it is not going to be perfect. Then you can select areas in here. For example, you can select for selecting areas is this green thing. You can select the area in here, and then you can come to view and to output window. In output window you are going to see the values that you need for the homework. For example, you need this value for the homework, and you need, oh no, it was not this one, it's the one in here. So in here I selected the air gap, so you need this value of the air gap, that is the flux density. Then you are going to come to here, and you are going to see the circuit properties. I told you that I have like 3 phases, so you can see the current of my motor, you can see the voltage drop. You are going to use this one, the flux linkage and the flux current. This is like the inductance per phase, and this flux linkage, well, is the flux linkage for for the phase 1. You know that this is going to be variating in relationship with the angle. So you are going to move the motor and then you are going to plot it again. You are going to calculate the answers again. So okay, the other thing that you need, for example, I'm going to explain you really quickly. Actually I think that you don't need, but for example in here you need to select everything, like the thing that is in the rotor. and then for another answers you need to integrate, and you need the torque. So you are going to get the torque, and this is going to be, so also you need to know that the torque is going to be varying in depending on the position. So that's all, man, I think. So I'm going to send you this, and I hope it's going to be enough. If there is not, you know that you can write me, and I hope you will be able to draw it. It's not so hard.